So hi, yes, I did rearrange my room. My beds are now bunked. Basically, my girlfriend's not here. We didn't break up or anything. Maybe I'll get to the story eventually. Probably not. I actually hurt myself moving this thing. I dropped that end on my hand, like I pinched it between the two beds. That was pretty crappy. And I'm still working on finding something to put up on this wall. There haven't really been any good posters up lately because of spring break, but hopefully I'll find something soon to steal. I mean, borrow indefinitely. So I do actually have news. I told you guys I was meeting with a recruiter on Tuesday. Not yesterday, but the Tuesday of spring break, my spring break. So I met with him, and I gave him all my old paperwork, and we got things started, but they had something to look into. Basically, they had to find out whether I could just transfer or whether I had to go through enlistment again. So yesterday I got a call back during my material science class, unfortunately. I don't know why they always call me during class. But basically, they're having all my paperwork shipped from the Nebraska maps to here, but I still have to go through the enlistment process again. It's going to be a little bit quicker because a lot of my paperwork is done, but I have to go through the medical examinations again, you know, eye test, hearing, all that shit. Then I have to get my background check and security check again, and hopefully I'll be able to make my same security clearance, because if I don't do that, then I don't even qualify for my current MOS. And then at the end of all that, I get a new selection of jobs, and I get to pick a new one, or my current one if I still qualify. So that's that news. He was supposed to pick me up, actually, today. He was supposed to call me at like 11 and pick me up sometime between 11:30 and noon, but he never called me, which ironically enough would have been during my calculus class. But he never called me, and so I couldn't go there and fill out my paperwork for getting my security check redone. So, who knows where I am. That's just recruiters. They just never seem to be able to actually do their jobs. So I'm probably going to have to call them today or tomorrow morning. Probably tomorrow morning, because it's already close enough to 5. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. I completely forgot about the holiday. I don't really drink, so I have no reason to really remember it. And, I actually am not wearing any green, so go ahead, pinch me. Pinch. Yeah, I'm not wearing any green because I don't care. You can pinch me if you want. You can not care if you want, because it's not really a big deal. If I was old enough to drink, well, okay, if I was old enough to get my own alcohol, I'd probably be drinking, but I'm not, so I'm not. Gist of it. So one other thing. Okay. Back in like my second video, I told you guys about this guy in ROTC who is kind of suspicious of me. Like, he thinks probably that I'm a lesbian, which, yes, is the right conclusion, but he's jumping to that conclusion. Yeah, okay. Erie, okay, now that my girlfriend's off campus, I'm alone more, basically. But every time he's around, he just gives me this really weird look. It's like, okay, I can't imitate it, but it's kind of like a glare/silent question. It's annoying and confusing at the same time. I wish I could just be open with people, seriously, but I don't like being found out either, so guess eventually we'll see what happens with him. Actually, I did have a short conversation with him this morning, but it's about what I was going to do for this summer, which is almost definitely going to end up being basic, and then AIT will probably depend on, actually, it will depend on what I pick when I go back to MEPS, which, god damn it. I'm going to have to take like a whole day off school just to do MEPS. In Omaha, it took long enough on a weekday when we only had like 20 people to get through. Okay, in Chicago, there's going to be like 60 people minimum any given day of the week. And it's going to take me probably a good 8 hours minimum to get through, even with most of my paperwork done already. That's going to suck. Plus, there's going to be people other than my girlfriend ogling my stuff. That's not fun either. And actually, I'm in the middle of doing laundry. Fortunately, no one else does laundry on a Wednesday afternoon. So I gotta go move stuff into the dryers, and I will see you guys later, and hopefully I'll have another poster by then. Bye. Also, thank you to my 2 new subscribers. I'm not sure why you subscribe. I would like to know, of course, but, thank you. And, hi, and bye.